Hello students. In this video, I will discuss synopsis of nature of light in this chapter structure of atom. Let's start now. A wave is represented like this. A wave is represented like this. So this is known as the crest and this is known as the trough. Okay, this is known as the trough, right? The distance between the two successive crest is called as the lambda, that is the wavelength. Okay, and this height of this crest or the trough is known as the amplitude. It is called as the amplitude. Now let's see some points about this wave. Distance between two neighboring troughs or crest in a wave is called as the wavelength lambda. This is the lambda. The unit of wavelength, it is a length. Length can be in terms of meter, centimeter, angstrom units, nanometers, or microns, millimicrons. 1 angstrom is equal to 10 to the power minus 8 centimeter or 10 to the power minus 10 meter. 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the power minus 9 meter or 10 to the power minus 7 centimeter. 1 micron is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 meter. This should be remembered. When they give the problem, we need to convert the given units into SI units. The number of waves that pass through a given point in 1 second is called the frequency. Frequency symbol is a nu. This is the nu symbol. Okay. So we have the formula, actual formula C is equal to nu into lambda. C is the velocity of light. Nu is the frequency. Lambda is the wavelength. Therefore, nu is equal to C divided by lambda. Now, what is the unit of frequency? Frequency in terms of second inverse per second, second inverse, or cycles per second, CPS, or in terms of hertz. Okay. The number of wavelengths per unit distance or the reciprocal is wavelength is called as the wave number nu bar. So what is nu bar? Nu bar is the wave number. Okay, that is 1 by lambda. Lambda is the wavelength. The unit of wave number are either centimeter inverse or the meter inverse because it is 1 divided by lambda is the wavelength length. Length can be centimeter or it can be meter. Therefore, it becomes centimeter inverse or the meter inverse, right? Now, the height of the crest or the depth of the trough is called as the amplitude. Is called as the amplitude. Okay, amplitude is a measure of intensity or brightness of beam of light. The distance traveled by a wave in 1 second is called as its velocity. Velocity symbol C. Okay. So we have finally the expression C is equal to nu into lambda. Right. The unit of velocity is a meter per second. Meter per second. Or it can be in terms of centimeter per second. Clear? We have the formula C is equal to nu into lambda, correct? So nu can be written as the C divided by lambda, or lambda can be written in the form of C divided by nu. So that is given here, different ways of writing. And you know that nu bar is equal to 1 divided by the lambda wavelength. So nu bar is the wave number which is reciprocal of the wavelength is also equal to, okay, so here we have got 1 divided by C by nu, so it can be written as the nu divided by C, where nu is the frequency in second inverse, then lambda can be in terms of centimeter or it can be in terms of meters also. Velocity of light is a 3 into 10 power 10 centimeter. If this is a centimeter, this will be centimeter per second. If this is a meter, then C should be 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Then nu bar, we have wave number in terms of centimeter inverse or in the SI unit in terms of meter inverse. Okay, clear? We have Planck's quantum theory of light. According to this law, according to this theory, we have got E is equal to h nu. E is equal to h into nu, or E is equal to h into nu can be written as c by lambda, correct? Or h into c into 1 by lambda is equal to h into c. Okay, then 1 by lambda is nothing but the wave number. Wave number can be represented as the nu bar. E is the energy, h is the Planck's constant. Okay, see the units here. There are different units are there. SI unit and non-SI unit. 6.625 into 10 power minus 27 erg second. Then 6.625 into 10 power minus 34 joules and second. Right? Now we'll solve some problems. Question number 1. If the energies of two photons are in the ratio 3 is to 2, then their wavelengths. Okay. So let me take a E1 is to E2, which is equal to in the ratio 3 is to 2. Or I can write E1 divided by E2 is equal to 3 divided by 2. Now we have to get the relationship between energy and the wavelength. You have E is equal to h nu, or E is equal to h into nu can be written as c divided by lambda. H is the Planck's constant, c is the velocity of light, both are constant. So I can write E is inversely proportional to lambda wavelength. So I can write here E1 divided by E2 is inversely proportional to their wavelength lambda 2 divided by lambda 1. But I want the wavelength ratio that I want, which means I want now, this should be equal now. I want lambda 1 divided by lambda 2, okay, which is equal to E2 divided by E1, right? So I'll write this as the lambda 2 divided by lambda 1, right? Or lambda 1 divided by lambda 2 is equal to 2 divided by 3. That means they are in the ratio of 2 is to 3. Clear? So what is the option number? Answer is B. Clear? Question number 2. Calculate the energy in joules. Okay, joule is the SI unit corresponding to the wavelength 45. I want the SI unit here. Okay, so let me write down 45 into 10 power minus 9 meters. 1 nanometer is equal to 10 power minus 9 meter. Correct? Planck's constant given in terms of SI unit. Okay. Then velocity of light, it is centimeter. Let me write velocity is equal to 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Okay. If I put all these in SI unit, then I'll get finally answer in terms of joules. Okay. SI unit. So we have the formula. What is the formula? E is equal to h nu, or frequency not given. H into C divided by lambda. Correct? Which is equal to h is the Planck's constant. How much? 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34. Okay, into velocity of light. So 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second divided by 45 into 10 to the power minus 9 in terms of meter. Okay, 3 ones are 3 ones are 3 fives are. So it is equal to 6.63 divided by 15. Then the power 10 power minus 34 into 10 power 8 into 10 to the power plus 9 becomes correct, right? So let me go for 3 fives are 15, 3 twos are 3 twos are 6, right? Then ones are correct. So I'll get it as the 2.21 divided by 5 into 10 to the power minus 17 I'll get. Okay, then 5 0 times 5 fours are 20, 21 becomes again fours are into 10 power minus 17. So starting with 0, answer is not there. So we'll write down in terms of 4.4. If I do so, this should be in the form of 10 power minus 18. So it is asked for joules, right? SI unit is joule, energy. So which answer is matching here? Option number D is the answer, correct? So here D is the answer. Clear? Question number 3. The value of Planck's constant given in terms of SI unit. The velocity of light, speed of light is given, not in SI unit, we will convert. 3 into 10 power 17 nano means 10 power minus 9. Nanometer means 10 power minus 9 in terms of second inverse. Okay? Clear? The value which is closest to the wavelength in terms of nanometer. Lambda should be final expression in terms of nanometers. And the quantum of light with the frequency given. Frequency is the nu. Nu is equal to 6 into 10 power 15 second inverse. Okay, no problem the unit here. Correct? So what shall I do? I have to make the formula. E is equal to h nu. Correct? Frequency is given, frequency is there, but energy is not there. I can't make use of this formula. So I can go for this formula. C is equal to nu into lambda. Velocity light is known, frequency is known. I can calculate what? The wavelength lambda. So lambda is equal to C divided by nu, which is equal to C is how much? 3 into 10 power 17 into 10 power minus 9 nanometer, right? Into second inverse, right? So many meters per second divided by frequency 6 into 10 power 15. Okay, 3 ones are 3 twos are 1 by 2 is a 0.5. 0.5 into 10 power 17 minus 9 and this become minus 15. So this will be equal to 0.5 into 10 power minus 7. But I should get in the form of nanometer. Final answer 10 power minus and I should get it. Okay. So it should be can be written as the 5 into 10 power minus 8. Okay, or I can also write 50. This is 5.0, right? So 50 into 10 power minus 9, final answer lambda, okay, wavelength in terms of meters. So this is equal to now 50, 10 power minus 9 meter means nanometer. So it is 50 nanometer. Clear? So what is the answer? Answer is option number B, correct? Question number 4. The energies of E1 and E2 of two radiations are 25 and 50 electron volt respectively. The relationship between their wavelength lambda 1 is equal to lambda. See here in all the options lambda 1 is equal to how much? So we have got energy of the first radiation to energy of the second radiation in the ratio 25 electron volt divided by 50 electron volt. That means it is ratio 1 by 2. Correct? In terms of electron, the ratio is 1 by 2. Correct? Now, how it is related to the wavelength now? E is equal to h nu. Correct? H nu. Or h into nu can be written as the c by lambda. Correct? Because c is equal to nu into lambda. So, nu is equal to c divided by lambda. Correct? Now, h is a constant, c is a constant. So, I can write E is inversely proportional to lambda. Correct? Therefore, E1 divided by E2 is inversely proportional to lambda 2 divided by lambda 1. Correct? Which is equal to E1 by E2 is equal to 1 by 2, which is equal to lambda 2 divided by lambda 1. Therefore, 1 lambda 1 is equal to 2 lambda 2. Correct? Or lambda 1 is equal to 2 lambda 2 is the answer. Which answer is matching? Answer is option number B. Right? Clear? Please like, share and subscribe RD Chemistry. Thank you for watching.